Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, where we have managed to get into Khan's room. We had a look around, we found this little card thing.
Matchbook bore a pattern of swirling colour and the words Club Alamut.
That's it, it's the matchbook. So we managed to find that, but we don't seem to be able to go anywhere when we get outside. Now, the only thing that I can think of is that this is the game basically telling us that we can't proceed and we must have missed something. Similar to what happened with the Nico segments, but obviously with those, she actually said about finding things. But I know those parts were added in from what you guys were saying for the director's cut, so I wonder if maybe the older sections of the game just didn't do that and you just couldn't progress until you got what you needed to. That is entirely a guess, I don't know. So I'm just going to try basically going around everywhere again and talking to everyone and see what happens. That's all we can do in these situations, I guess. So let's start here.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
We asked her about that, didn't we?
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am.
Right, so that didn't really help us out. Can this guy help? Sort of a little bit stuck, but we'll get through it. Do you know about this club?
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does. For Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's literally all he's going to tell us. Fair enough.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
I thought we might get a bit of a backstory there about who it was and everything, but apparently not. Do we risk talking to this guy?
What now, monsieur?
Show him the keys. We're not going to do that.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Right, so he doesn't. So that's not done anything. So I wonder if we did miss something in the room then. Can we just go in, by the way, or do we have to go along the window? No, we can just go in. Okay, we've got to have missed something here then, if there is something that we've missed. So let's take a closer look. Maybe there was something in the wardrobe and we didn't see it. It doesn't look like it, does it? Maybe there's something like hidden on the things. I don't know. Also, apologies if you can hear the wind in the background. It is ridiculously windy here tonight, and it's
The
actually.
assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Good for him. Yeah, it's ridiculously windy. I don't know if the mic's going to pick it up. Right, so we've still got the little magnifying glass here, which makes you wonder if we missed something. So we pulled the thing out up here, right?
The pocket was empty.
So there's the pocket here.
Empty.
That's how we flip it over. Oh!
I searched the pocket gingerly and found a pass card. It read Thomas Moerlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Are you serious? I'm sure we clicked that in the last
There
episode.
was nothing else in the secret pocket.
A secret pocket? Was that always there? I'm going to have to look back on editing.
There was nothing in the pocket.
Oh, did we click here then instead of there? Maybe we did. Right, okay. Let's really have a look then. Like, anywhere there's any sort of a line, let's just have a look and make sure that there's nothing else that we haven't missed anything else. I'm really paranoid now because we should have got that, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure we clicked there. Right, okay. I'm pretty certain that there's nothing else there. So let's turn these over and have a look on the back again. Just to make sure there's... Oh no, I was going to say, oh, there is, but I think that's to flip it back over again, isn't it? Right, let's just... Anywhere there's a line or anything, we're going to go over this and make sure nothing's been missed. Is there... No, that was the top, I think.
Nothing in the pocket.
Right, the pocket's empty.
The pocket was empty.
That pocket's empty. Right, no. No. Okay, I think then perhaps that was what we needed. What's this? I found a matchbook with the name Club Alamut and a fake electrician's ID card. Right, let's have a look at that.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read Thomas Moerlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
So that's the ID card for his other fake name. Right, now that we've got that, will it let us leave? I wonder if it will let us leave now. Yeah, as I was saying, it's very, very windy. I don't know if the mic's going to pick it up. It might do. If it does, I'm sorry.
Hold it right there. Search him again, lad.
Oh no, they're not going to make a fuss about that card, are they?
Nothing, Guido.
Oh, good.
Okay, let him go.
Right, that's fine then. Let me go. But the question is, can we... I still don't see a way for us to get out of here. No. Nothing. Can we... I literally don't see a way for us to leave. Can we talk to these guys or something? We haven't tried that, I suppose.
Get lost, creep.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't? What if I call the cops?
First, I break your arms at the elbows and wrists. Then, when you recover consciousness, I break your fingers.
There's
That's not very nice.
One flaw in your plans, Ape-Man.
What's that?
It's broad daylight. I don't think even you would assault me on a busy street. Of course, this tranquil square at the end of a cul-de-sac. This isolated corner of Paris that hasn't seen a street sweeper's brush since VE Day. This would be just about perfect for a mugging. Pardon me, I'm about to get very lost.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him doing it, to be quite honest with you.
Hey, Shorty, I didn't think much of your trick, little man. I don't know what you're looking for, but you picked on the wrong guy. Maybe you'll spread the word around the sewers. George Stobart is on the case. That's Stobart. 2 B's and 2 T's. It sounded impressive to me, but the weasel didn't seem to share my enthusiasm. Still, I figured he'd think twice before gunning me down in the street in cold blood.
I do not like your tone.
Oh, yeah? And what are you gonna do about it?
If you do not go away, I will gun you down in cold blood, right here in the street, without thinking twice about it.
Well, that's, you know... maybe we shouldn't mess with these guys, I don't know, but George is being quite brave. Do these... Can we use the phone? Do these guys have anything else to say?
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I wonder if we can show her this now.
I found this pass in Moerlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces.
Yeah, I think he probably has more than just Moerlin and Khan, to be quite honest. But, you know, that's speculation at this point.
Hello again.
Do you know anything about this?
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Well, thanks for your help. You've been really
Thanks for
helpful
your
with
help.
pretty much
Goodbye.
everything that we've asked you so far. It doesn't look like we can... Oh, can we show it to this guy?
What now, monsieur?
Because it is an ID card, right?
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Moerlin's property.
That's right. Moerlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Yeah, huge mistake.
I can live with that. A murderer? Are you sure?
Positive.
Right, so he's not going to help us with that either. I don't understand what we're going to do. Can we like get her to help us out again?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Can you help us out again with this thing?
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping...
I think we might be able to, you know.
But he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of.
Follow me, George.
Oh my god, she is actually helping again. My opinion of this woman has completely changed. She was so annoying to start with, but she's come out to be like the best
Did you
help.
place the package from Moerlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Moerlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Moerlin.
A mere academic detail. In the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
Oh my
My
god.
pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't want to
What I
know.
would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Moerlin.
Wow, he
Thanks.
actually gave it to us.
Satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Are we gonna like... Oh no, we're not. I thought we might sort of jump. So we've got... So you won't unroll
It was
it.
the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantar.
Alright. Let's see. Is it going to be a problem though if we try and go outside? Are they going
the
to...
hotel with the manuscript. It was probably what those thugs were looking for.
Oh, okay. So he won't even let us leave then. So that's, yeah, definitely it's going to be a problem. Can we like maybe give it to her?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
This is what Moerlin was so keen to hide.
Really? All that fuss for a sample of wallpaper?
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to be very old.
If I was you, I'd keep it well out of sight until you're clear of this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, that wouldn't do at all. You'd attract far too much attention.
Oh God, Jesus.
Thanks for helping me get the manuscript, Lady Piermont.
Any time, my dear.
Now the question is, how are we gonna... Do we have to like... No, he won't even go out, will
Couldn't
he?
leave the hotel
No.
with the manuscript. It was probably what those thugs were looking for.
Have we got to give it to somebody or something?
Hello again.
Do you want to look at this?
Have you ever seen this old manuscript before? You know what it is, don't you?
You are in great danger.
Really?
Put the manuscript back and leave here.
What's going on?
I can say no more.
So he knows more than he's letting
Thanks
on
for your
then.
help.
Goodbye.
How does he know so much? I mean, can we show it to this guy? Is that going to be something we regret if we show it to this guy? Hey mate, do you want to see this? Look what I've got.
What now, monsieur?
Got this from the safe.
Do you want this manuscript back?
After all the fuss it caused? No, you keep it.
Good, because you can't have it. Oh God, what are we supposed to do then? We can't get outside. We can't use the phone, so we can't even call Nico.
I couldn't leave the hotel with the manuscript. It was probably what those thugs were looking for.
Right, so we can't... We're going to have to do something upstairs then, surely. Is there... Can we maybe, like, put it in the briefcase? And take the briefcase out or something? Is that something we can do? No. No. Can we, like... No, we can't do that. That still has the magnifying glass, weirdly. Oh, can we, like... Hang on. Can we chuck it out the window? Oh, no, it doesn't look like we can. Unless... Can we do it, like, outside? Oh, can we, like, chuck it down into the alleyway and then go round past the guys to get it? That's an idea, right? Hang on. Can we chuck this, like, down here?
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient...
I think we can, yes!
But I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Clever! Very clever. I like it. Right, so... Can we now go round and get it? I'm guessing now what will happen is we'll go outside, they'll search us and they won't be able to find anything. Let's give it a go.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Search all you want, Flap. You're not going to find anything, mate.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Yeah, you get back to whatever you were doing. Both of you, you do what you're doing. Hopefully no one's stolen it. Good, it's here. Right, so that's the point of the alleyway
The
then.
manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after. They were going to be disappointed.
So that's why the alleyway
I couldn't wait
exists.
to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
And also why there was nothing there. Right, okay, back to Nico's apartment. That's probably why there wasn't a way to leave
Hi,
as
how
well,
are you?
because it takes us there automatically.
Come in, George.
It's all coming together now. You will not believe what I found out.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh. Well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Alright, George, calm down.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not anymore. There was someone. A guy in my final year, but it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Let's ask a bit more about her, actually.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times. Warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while grandma made hot chocolate and cakes. One day, he stopped his growling. He put the lid back on his tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven chin all scratchy in my ear, he told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, guess what we found? We found this.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address? That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Alright, we also found this. We're going to wait for the last bit to do this.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Moerlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Alright, well that was pretty underwhelming. Right, let's show the scroll then.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
No. Why would it be that?
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the
Ooh.
safe at the U-Boot.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantar?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah, maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights
God.
Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How
Aha!
come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Ooh. What's...
This guy,
Oh, here we go.
used to pay in, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and number. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden?
That was a very abrupt end.
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
This manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
Alright, well let's talk about a bit more about
Let's
it.
take another look at the manuscript.
Oh right, we can actually like look at it in detail then. Right, well, alright, can we not? Well, let's have a look then.
There, 2 guys on the same horse.
How do we like back out of the manuscript? Apparently we can't. What's this?
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Yeah. It does. What's going on here?
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinum mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
How does he know that?
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Right, so is there anything... Yeah, there's like 4 different areas.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
And the last bit...
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics.
George, come on
Well,
now.
worried. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
Okay, looks like we're going to find this guy then. Maybe you can help us out.
I have to go.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Krone Museum.
I won't, that's literally the only thing that we have to do. Alright then guys, well that's where we're going to leave it. Quite a lot of progress in this episode. We're on a bit of a roll, and we have our next thing. It seems like the Templars are definitely involved. We probably knew that was going to be the case given the sort of name of the game, but we have confirmation. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, and Lyle for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.